It's Nazma Akhtar with talks of intellectuals in front of you. As we all know, the great personality Abraham Lincoln. He defined democracy as the government of the people, by the people, and for the people. Democracy is the rule of majority. It holds better than the other governments. And today with me in the panel, Ms. Shefta Chauhan, head girl of our school, Ms. Zahra Sheikh, president of Anglo Marquee Club, Ms. Rahila Firdos, arts secretary, Ms. Farzana Sabri, chief editor of Magazine Council. I welcome you all warmly. As you all are aware, we are here to share our views on the topic popularism in democracy. So let's begin from Shefta. Shefta, what's your view on democracy? Is it beneficial for our society, for our nation?
Yes, it is beneficial for our society because we know that democracy is the best form of government in which rulers are elected by the people. In a democratic country, people have each and equal right. They have right to freedom, right to religion, right to equality. The most important thing is that in a democratic country, different kinds of religions are living, but each religion is getting equality. That's why it is the best form of government among all the governments.
It means, Shefta, you are in favor of democracy and want to prove democracy better than the other governments.
Yeah.
Zara, what's your reply to her? She said that democracy is better government than others.
Yes, I agree. Democracy is the best form of government because here everyone has equal right. But during election, why the leaders are taking corruption? Why there is corruption in democracy?
Yeah, it's a great question asked by Zara. Why corruption is indulging in democracy to a great extent?
Yeah, so that due to the interference of democracy, or in a democratic country it is happening so. Democracy in a democratic country, so many people are living. They have their own point of view. So I think that some of the corrupt leaders, the corruption is happening in any democratic country, and it is happening not only in democratic country, it is happening in non-democratic country also.
Yeah, my dear, you are saying that corruption is happened due to the corrupt leaders. But don't you know that corrupt leaders are also living in this democratic country?
Yeah, Raila, yeah.
Oh my dear, democracy is not saying to take corruption. That there is no any law which is saying us to take corruption and no any order in democracy which is saying us to take corruption.
Yeah, Shefta, there's no any law in democracy which provide to take corruption. But it is, I am agreeing on it, that democracy provide a great scope for corruption.
My dear, you are saying that there is no law. But now we are talking about the people of a democratic country, not the law.
Yeah.
When these corrupt leaders are coming to rule, it is not proved that they will take good decision. They are taking the bad decision, by which more and more destruction happened in our country.
Yeah, when these corrupt leaders are coming to rule, they are taking bad decisions and that can lead our society towards more and more destructions.
Yeah, Raila, you are right. They are taking very bad decisions.
Oh my dear, just you can take the example of mobile phone. It has less advantage and more disadvantage. Then also we are using mobile phone. We know that it has disadvantage. Why we are not stopping to use mobile phone? We know that it has disadvantage.
Yeah, Shefta, yeah.
Yes, I can give you an example of democratic country. In democratic country, during election there is hypocrisy. Hypocrisy means there are two phases of leader. Firstly, before the election. Before the election, they are doing a number of promises. But after election, what they are doing? They are doing nothing.
Oh, please, skip the matter of decision taking. Even democracy provides no scope of morality. There is only political competition. So what's your opinion about that?
Yeah, Raila, you're right. There are much and more political competition and no scope for morality in democracy.
Oh my dear, you are living in which century? You don't know that political competition are the backbone of a democratic country. And political competition make the democratic country more powerful democratic country.
It is also true because without elections and political competitions, I think democracy is meaningless and baseless.
Yeah, Shefta, you are right. Elections are very important for the smooth functioning of a country.
Yes, I agreed. The elections are very important. But during election, why they are seeing the quantity? Why they are not seeing the quality?
Yeah, Zara.
Yeah, Sarah, you are right. In a democratic country, they are just consider the majority. What about minority? They are also living in a democratic country, but they are not considering the minority.
Yeah, it's a great question asked by Shefta, that how a minor religion would be considered as same as major religion in a democracy because it is only the rule of majority now.
Oh my dear, how you can say that? You are also living in this democratic country, but
Yeah.
you are getting each and every right.
I am agreeing, I am getting, but I am not getting to that extent how much major religions are getting.
Yeah, minor religion are not getting as much to extent that major religion are getting. But the point is that we are getting rights here. So that's the point only.
But not to that extent of major religion now.
In my opinion, everyone is getting equal right. Yeah, because in democracy, every people have each and equal right. They have right to religion.
That I have already been agreed. But why they are not getting to same extent of major religion?
Yeah, that's the definition of democracy, the rule of majority. And in democracy,
But I am not
leaders keep changing. It leads to instability. Elections are held time by time. Leaders keep changing. Why?
Yes, I can give an example of this. You can think that now BJP is ruling, but after they establish some projects, some schemes, but after next election, any other party like NC or any other party, they won. They will not consider these projects, these schemes. What will happen to that economy, that wealth that have lost in these projects?
Yeah, it's a great example given by Zara. And democracy leads to instability. That's a great loss for economy. As now BJP is ruling, and after election, if BJP will not win, any other party won, they would not consider on the project started by BJP, and that would be a great loss for our economy.
Oh my dear, if the leader want to develop our country, then I'm sure that they will complete that project.
Yeah, and democracy is not saying that don't complete the previous project. The people, they have right to complete the previous project, and the leaders have right to, if they want to complete the previous project, they can complete.
Yeah, democracy is not saying that don't complete the previous project, but it is also true that democracy leads to instability.
Even there is instability. The countries which were non-democratic before are becoming democratic. It means that democracy is very famous, and it is obvious that democracy is very nice and famous one.
Oh my dear, you are saying democracy is famous, so
Yeah.
that everyone is taking that. It means that every famous thing we have to copy that. Maybe that will be wrong. Yeah, nowadays terrorism is too famous. Everywhere, in every newspaper, every news channel, two terrorists are there, two terrorists are. Oh yeah, we have to join the terrorism. Yeah, we have to support terrorists. They are too famous, right?
Yeah.
Oh my dear, you are saying that anything which is famous, we have to copy that. Nowadays, you can see that modern dresses are very famous.
Yeah,
I think,
yeah.
by your opinion, we have to skip our tradition and start to wear modern dresses. No, my dear, it is wrong.
Yeah, Shift and Zara, you poses her by saying great examples of terrorism and modern races. She said that democracy is famous. We need to follow it.
Yeah,
It is
Afsana,
not.
you said that democracy is famous, we have to select it. And I think that's why India also selected democracy. But after independence, 70 years had been over, right? But still, India is a developing country, not a developed country. But we know that it is the largest democratic country. If it is the largest democratic country, then why India is a developing country? Why it is not a developed country? Why is this poverty?
Yeah, it's a right question.
Oh my dear, I agree that India is a developing country, not a developed country. But the money which is coming for the development of India, for the development of the people of India, that money is taken by the corrupt leaders as corruptions. They are not giving that money to the pupils. We have to change the mind of the leaders, then we will develop our country.
Yeah, Zara, but I am not agreeing why India is not still developed, even being the largest democratic country in the world.
The countries which are developed are being discriminated in the base of caste, religion, and gender. Even we are not developed, we are getting each and equal right in our democratic country.
Yeah, we are getting here right to equality, fraternity, secularization, which is enough to survive life.
How you can compare development with secularism, this fraternity, equality, how you can compare?
Yeah, that's the basic need of life, and development is very far away.
Yeah, it is. Thus we may conclude that from even democracy has many demerits, but I think it is better than the other governments. And here I want to take the opinions of my panels. Shifta, what's your view on democracy? How we can improve our democracy?
Democracy is the best form of government, we know, but to make perfect, we have to take part in a political decision, in decision making, we have to participate there.
Zara, what's your opinion?
Yeah, democracy is best, but to improve more, we have to avoid the corruption.
Yeah, Farzana,
In
what's your
my
view?
opinion, election should be in a proper way, and leaders should work in a proper way.
Rahila, what you can say?
Not much good, but I think from the other government it is better.
Thus, we may conclude that to improve our democracy, we should avoid corruption and people should start taking part in decision making, and thus we can develop our democracy day by day. So I am very thankful to all of